don't know, I guess I should have checked the weather, but I woke up to snow on the ground, and it's only right now 1 degree. That is the lowest I've ever seen the batteries. Obviously I need heat. I mean, I could just feel the cold just creeping in as soon as that heater shut off. I'm just gonna have to feed the fire all night long. Unfortunately, it only goes about 30 minutes before needing wood added to it. I hope that's enough firewood for one night. The stove was never intended to be used for an entire night. I've been putting like the biggest piece of hickory in I could get in there, and then I set my alarm for an hour and I lay down. It's backdrafting like crazy, probably because the pipe outside is so cold. Oh man, oh man. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Larry if you're new. Still camping here in the southwestern kind of part of Colorado, and it has been just such a beautiful day all day today, and then now all of a sudden the last 30 minutes it started to snow, and these like ominous clouds are just coming in over the mountains. Believe it or not, there's a massive mountain range right here, as far down as you can see, but some weather just started blowing in over the top of them and you can't even see them anymore. So I'm thinking we're gonna get hit with some snow here real quick. And it looks like almost like a snow, like a cold front coming in over here, and the weather doesn't look good. So I think tonight's gonna be a rough kind of night to camp. Very low temperatures and a lot of wind. I think up to 35-mile-an-hour gusts. I got to put some more diesel in the diesel tank for the diesel heater, but I'm learning that no matter what gas tank I have, it just doesn't seem to be able to get a good angle in there to be able to pour it in. I need to get like a transfer pump or something to be able to just transfer it from the can all the way up here into this. I don't know. It's good enough for one more night. Boy, those clouds moved out fast. You can see the mountains now, but I'm gonna go ahead and fold up my briefcase solar panels. Oh, they're kind of frozen, but I'm gonna go ahead and fold them up since the wind's gonna be so strong this evening. It's already starting to pick up, and I just don't want them to fall over, especially being this cold. They'll be brittle, they might even break, I don't know. Good time to get a fire started. Oh, my fingers are so cold, my long lighter broke. Or ran out of juice. All right, you guys gotta go potty. Let me grab my coat. Cause it's cold outside. I feel like that was on a movie. Groundhog Day. That's what it was on. The radio. Every single day when he would wake up. Bill Murray, that movie. Anyways. All right. You ready? You ready to go potty? Okay. All right. Well, it's definitely cold. I see the clouds up in the sky, but no snow yet. And actually, not even really. I mean, it's breezy, but it's not 35-mile-an-hour gusts. Okay. I think I'm going to roll with the chicken. And maybe some butter for some flavoring. I'm going to try to make some sort of soup, I think. I don't really have like chicken broth, but soup just sounds good on cold nights. I don't ever eat it any other time of the year, so I'm here, I want to eat soup. I'm going to boil this, and then once it's pretty well cooked, then I can go ahead and start adding the soup parts to it. Throw a chunk of butter in there. I don't know how much to add. I didn't really plan this out. A little garlic and salt and pepper in there. Having to keep this thing cranking just to keep it like the whole temperature in here. There it goes. Yeah, we're already up to 75 degrees in here. You puppies warm now? Mason boy, you warm over there? He's way back. You can barely see him. Just the ears sticking up. Alright, I think we're going to do some cream of chicken in there. And I don't know if I want to do noodles or rice. Okay. Goodness. There we go. Alright. Should be done enough. Kind of wish I had some vegetables put in there, but I'm just running out of everything. So it's just chicken and rice soup. Tastes like chicken and rice soup. I'm almost out of water. I think I'll have enough to take me into tomorrow, and then definitely got to get out of here. So I got the leftovers here kind of by the window, so this cold air is just dumping down into that, and I just want that to get really cold, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge and have it for lunch tomorrow. So it's currently 9 degrees Fahrenheit, but it says it feels like -8, and it's still saying low is going to be 4 degrees, so we got 5 more degrees to go down. It's going to be a cold night. I'm heading to bed. I don't even think it's 10 o'clock, but I just have not been sleeping good all week. Hopefully I can get some rest so I can head out of here tomorrow, and I think I got about I think it's like a 10-hour drive. Good morning. A little cold out here. Sleeping good? Yeah. What are you doing hiding over here?
Brentwood and Encino neighborhoods as it keeps spreading. It really is in God's hands. There's no way to know. And they're doing everything they can with the air support to try to knock it out. And if the winds don't come back, we're going to be fine. And if the winds come back, this whole area is going to be gone. Winds were expected to pick up overnight, fueling fears that this fire could spread even more.
So I'm trying to figure this out. My house batteries just don't seem to be as full as they normally are. I've just been chalking it up to the cold weather, which could still be the case, I guess. But it just seems like every night, as soon as it gets dark, the battery just drops kind of like by a drastic percent. And I'm looking at the monitoring app right now for my solar, and it's saying I'm only getting 68 watts of solar coming in, and the battery's at 75%. And the sun has been up for a while. It's like 10 a.m. basically, so it's been up for a while. I don't know, maybe I have ice on the solar panels up on the roof. So I think I'm going to have to go and check that out. But before we do that, Brian invited me over there. I guess he's cooking up some cinnamon rolls on his wood stove. So we're going to go over and grab one of those. What's up? That's a... You burnt her?
Well, it's a tiny bit on the bottom.
It's all good.
They smell real good.
Yeah, I don't think there's a better smell than cinnamon rolls, other than maybe bacon, but
Yeah.
it's a close tie.
Yeah, it's something about the cinnamon roll smell. I agree. It's just what you got this morning, just kind of hanging.
Yeah, haven't really done much.
We took this out, but that is definitely restaurant quality cinnamon rolls.
Back up a little bit. Oh yeah.
She's like, I'm front and center, man.
Yeah, she's like, I only see 2, so where's Larry's cinnamon roll?
Yeah, exactly. How rude, we have a guest.
Yeah, you should have gave Larry one. Thanks, Meadow. I tell you what, something about cinnamon rolls being cooked in a cast iron over a wood stove is just so good. I don't know. I mean, I guess they could be cooked in the microwave. They're still good. They're just good no matter what. But that was just nice of Brian to make me one of those. Tell you what, this ladder is probably one of the best things I ever got for this RV. Well, other than just being a little dirty. I mean, and they're not even that dirty. They're just slightly dirty. I don't see any ice, nothing wrong with them. Has to just be the fact that the sun is so low in the sky. I mean, it's almost, I don't know, an hour away from lunch, and look how high it is. It's just, it looks like it's going down already. Without going through every bit of wiring, I guess I'm just going to have to chalk it up to the fact that it's wintertime. Batteries are cold and the sun's down lower in the sky. I'm not used to this kind of area. I'm used to Arizona. The sun is just always high in the sky and it's always bright every single day. Even when it's raining and snowing, it's only for like a short period of time and then the sun just comes right back out. So I've never really had problems with my solar too much. Well, I don't want to say that either because I've had problems with my solar. Never mind. Solar's just not 100% reliable. I need a little generator, I think. Well, good morning. I know it's weird that it's the next morning all of a sudden, but I was just going to end the video yesterday and then just take off early this morning just because I figured I'd get a little, extra rest and be able to leave out earlier and stuff like that. And I don't know, I guess I should have checked the weather, but I woke up to snow on the ground and it's only right now 1 degree, 1 degree Fahrenheit. I guess my heater ran extra last night and it just ran my battery down to, it's now at 12.1 volts. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I've never had the batteries this low before. They're lithium ion batteries. And the diesel heater has like a shutdown period where if you don't let it do a shutdown period, then, it can overheat and catch on fire and things like that. So I just woke up. It's still like the sun isn't even fully out yet. And I noticed how low the batteries are. And I immediately shut the diesel heater off so it could run through its process. It just now shut off. Obviously, I need heat. I mean, I could just feel the cold just creeping in as soon as that heater shut off. So I'm going to have to try to make a fire with the wood that I have left. And then I'm going to have to get up on the roof and brush the snow off of the solar panels because I'm going to hope that the second the sun comes out that this thing will start jumping back up. Look at this. I mean, life's gonna suck here real soon if I can't get a fire started, but right now, I'll take waking up to this any day. It is like 10 days into this trip. I still can't find my gloves. I don't know how. I've had gloves in this camper for years, waiting to be used. I'm surprised the batteries are still on. I don't have a generator with me, so if the batteries just shut off, I have no way of charging them back up. Especially if they do the automatic shut off, because you have to like jump start them. Might as well dust that off. Man, I'm kind of glad this happened on the last day and not 3 or 4 days ago, but I was really hoping this didn't happen at all after I'd switched out and put, doubled my battery bank size. I was really hoping I wouldn't have this issue. That's why I didn't even bring a generator with me. There is a hardware store, I don't know, half hour down the road or so. I might have to go get a generator if things shut off. I'm just, I guess I need to stop worrying about things until they happen. So let's just get the fire going. Yeah, Brian in the tent next door just texted. He's like, I didn't expect to wake up to snow. All right, well, I'll open this window up now. Look at this thing. It's backdrafting like crazy, probably because the pipe outside is so cold. Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on. All right, the smoke stopped. This was not the morning I expected to wake up to. So at the moment, life is good. The fire seems lit. It's no longer filling the camper full of smoke. I didn't even set the smoke alarm off, which is good. Marty, what are you doing, buddy? He says it's breakfast time. Well, the sun finally came out. I'm getting a little bit of solar. The batteries are no longer going down. They're going up at least. Just very slowly. I'm only bringing in about 25 watts of solar right now. The sun was out. It was so nice. The clouds all kind of went away. And I had decided that I was just going to go ahead and stay one more night. That way I can just get a really good night's sleep tonight. I figured the sun's out. The weather channel or the weather app on my phone was saying the sun's going to be out all day. And I was thinking, like, yeah, it's probably safer this way. I'll let the roads kind of dry up. I'll charge up my batteries, and then I will just stay one more night. But here it is, like 1 in the afternoon, and the clouds are back. There's basically no solar coming in. So I'm kind of wondering if now I made the wrong decision, because here I am going to stay another night. My batteries still aren't even charged. And then I'm going to go into the evening with half dead batteries. So I'm really hoping that the heater doesn't just go off in the middle of the night. The battery just dropped down to 12.5. Well, it didn't just drop down to 12.5. I haven't been like staring at it the whole time, but it is down to 12.5 already. That's pretty dead. I don't even know if that's going to start my heater. So obviously I'm not even going to turn on the heater tonight. I'm just going to have to feed the fire all night long. Unfortunately, it only goes about 30 minutes before needing wood added to it. I hope that's enough firewood for one night. The stove was never intended to be used for an entire night. I know this looks like a gigantic rat's nest, but there's some method to the madness. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. If it's like the cold temperature, but it's not even cold in here. I don't know why I have such a horrible battery draw right now. Yeah, I don't know if I'm grounded off somewhere or shorted out, or there's some device that's just drawing off it. If I can find anything I can disconnect, I'm just going to disconnect it. Well, Marty's doing good. He's been sitting on my lap. I had to finally put a towel on the chair because he keeps coming in here with muddy feet and getting it all muddy. Mason boy just been laying up here. So far the stove is keeping it 64 degrees, which is a little lower than I'd prefer, but it's just getting colder and colder outside, so I don't know, Well, it's only 8:30, so there's that. We got a long ways to go. Got about 12 hours, 11 hours until daylight. I had actually bought a Victron battery shunt, and it arrived the day I left for this trip. I was hoping it was going to come at least the day before the trip. That way I could have a power shunt, which, if you're not aware of what a power shunt is, it's a device you hook up into your electrical system that will let you know, like, power coming in and power going out, and just all sorts of stuff. It'll let you know all the ins and outs of the batteries. So yeah, I wish that would have came in the mail, but that did not. So I'm left to wonder. So it's only 10 o'clock, just now turned 10 o'clock. And I have it at 68 degrees in here. The battery just dropped down to 12.4, and it's now 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Good news. Now the low is only 3 degrees, not 2. So there's that. Got to look for the positives. I'm already tired. I'm actually kind of thinking about throwing a little extra wood in the fireplace and then just trying to lay down and maybe just setting my alarm for like 45 minutes just to maybe get a power nap in. I just don't want the fire to go completely out, because then it'll be cold in here. It'll take a long time to get it back up and going again like it is now. Have a good bed of coals. So all I got to do is just throw a chunk of wood in every once in a while. I don't have to keep relighting it. I just don't want to lose that bed of coals. That's my main goal tonight. I've decided what not better to do than make some deluxe mac and cheese. So ironically, I was just reading comments because this is Monday, which is actually the night that I just posted for you guys last week's video. I had read a comment saying that, basically calling me an idiot because I was unprepared. So I'm looking forward to the comments in this video. But honestly, I have overthought this situation multiple times if this would happen. This is kind of one of my biggest fears in life, is to wake up freezing cold and not be able to like have the energy to get up and even make a fire or help myself. I did have one time years ago where I was camping in a tent on an air mattress, took my shirt off and laid down, went to bed, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and there was like snow on the ground. It was freezing cold. And being on an air mattress in a tent, that offered absolutely no heat whatsoever. And then my sleeping bag didn't, and I didn't have my shirt on, and I was so cold that I really had gotten to a point to where, I didn't think I even had the energy to get out of bed to go help myself, to go like put a blanket around me, another blanket, or go make a fire outside, or even just get out into the vehicle and try to start it. I mean, it was a scary feeling to be that deep into sleep because I'm so cold, and then just to not even have the will to want to fight for myself to get out of bed and stay warm. So it is one of my biggest fears that something like this would happen. So I do know I have some options. I have thought this out. It's not like I'm out here just on a whim. That's another reason why I came out here to camp with other people, is because I'm testing out new gear. I figured there might be some issues with it, and obviously there is.
It's just melting apart. All right, now for the topping.
So I've been able to get a little bit of sleep. I've been putting like the biggest piece of hickory in I could get in there, and then I set my alarm for an hour and I lay down. Luckily, I'm exhausted enough that I fall like right to sleep as soon as I lay down, but definitely not getting any kind of like REM sleep tonight. So I'm getting some rest, yes, but I'm not going to be rested by the morning. I know that. But I'm going to do this at least one more time before I just get back up and maintain the fire. It's starting to get harder and harder to wake up. This is the third time now, so I've technically slept like kind of 3 hours, which is more than I thought I was going to get. So I'm not complaining. Alright, well, I'm wasting time. I got another hour. I'm going to go lay down. That is the lowest I've ever seen the batteries. The problem is that I don't know when or if they're just going to shut off at any given point. Right now, the warning light is on. So it's definitely not a good sign. Alright, so it's been, I think, 10 days, and it's 10 degrees Fahrenheit. 10 or 11 days, I'm not sure. Let's see if it starts. Oh yeah. Alright, well, the truck started. I'm on the road. I'm heading back down south towards warmer climates, back into Arizona. And while I'm down there, I'm going to get this electrical situation dialed in so I don't have this problem anymore before I come back out and do any more winter camping. But I appreciate you guys sticking it out this long. And until next time, I'll see you then. Thanks, bye.